4 labs have now demonstrated transfer of engineered bacteria into living cells. Bacteria that self-replicate inside them, potentially replacing faulty mitochondria. This is not a drug. It is early preclinical science with an extraordinary ceiling. One target is children with Leigh syndrome, a mitochondrial disease that kills before age 3. Parents describe watching milestones vanish, the head that can no longer lift. The mechanism traces back 1.5 billion years. Mitochondria were once free-living bacteria, swallowed by an ancient microbe that never. In 1988, Douglas Wallace mapped the first inherited disease caused by a mitochondrial DNA mutation, a single letter change stealing young men's vi. Then Scott O'Neill's team at Monash University showed you could displace one bacterial endosymbiont with another inside a living animal. In that work, cutting dengue transmission significantly. The research report this analysis draws on cites a comparable displacement study by Bion et al., 2013, confirming the principle. Intracellular bacterial residents can be swapped in living organisms. Here is the critical detail. Unlike conventional mitochondrial transplants, these engineered endosymbionts may self-replicate inside recipient cells, offering a potentially permanent effect rather than a transient one. That claim is supported by early lab results, not yet by clinical data. The catch: this sits at technology readiness level 3, edging toward 4. First human trials are credibly projected, not guaranteed, for 2029 to 2031, likely for Leigh syndrome or Lieber's optic and knee. Adjacent investment in mitochondrial medicine has crossed $680 million cumulative through Q2 2026, with programs estimated to be directly adjacent to this approach, capturing between 95 and 140 million of that total. The rare disease addressable market is estimated at $12 billion globally. Alzheimer's and Parkinson's applications, where mitochondrial decline is implicated, though causality remains under study, could represent ASAC. The same self-replicating persistence that makes this a potential cure also makes it a dual-use. Michio Hirano at Columbia University Medical Center has spent 30 years watching mitochondrial patients deteriorate with no meaning. Whether governance frameworks arrive before the IP consolidates is the question this field cannot